So what trends should businesses be looking at over the next sort of 12 to 18 months? Like we're coming towards the end of 2018. I can't believe how fast it's gone, if I'm honest. Like, I promised myself a good holiday this year. I mean, it hasn't happened. I'm to book it again for next year. But ultimately, this year has been more, I'd say, content driven again. Last year was 2017 was a lot of content's going to be big and regular content, but it seems to be being drilled home now by a lot of influential speakers and business owners. It's all about delivering the regular content. So would you say, and VR as well, you obviously got the virtual reality sort of aspects and the augmented reality, but over the next sort of 12 to 18 months, what do you see happening?
I think it's still going to be content. I think people see now content is what makes it. So I think trends change quickly, but if you concentrate on content, I don't think your business is going to go wrong. I think you can, as long as you know what your end user is looking for, and you deliver the content that answers their question, then you will go with the trend. The trend's going to change, but you stay current with what you're doing, you'll go with those trends. And you know what? Your user, because you're delivering content, is going to come to you to find out what that trend is.
That's it. And you've just made me think of a very good tip, which is basically a lot of business owners, they struggle for ideas. For thinking of the videos, holding them back from creating videos. When they sit down, like, I really need to do like 6 months worth of video content, they're like, oh Jesus, like how do I think of that much content? What do I do? So what you just said with regards to answering questions, most businesses have an FAQ page. Yeah. You've got your first 10, 15 videos straight up. Just do your FAQ page, answer questions, and not just video as well. You can do it via a webinar sort of situation. You can do it via live video. You can do it via text on the screen. Even on an image, can't you? So with regards to other content going forward, apart from video, which is obviously on the growth, and it has been for several years now, is there any other content that you would push or swear by?
I think, as you say, video is important, but video can go in a lot of other sources. So, your video is used on social media. It's really, really important if your social media are gaining a list. Facebook can disappear tomorrow. Your Instagram account can get closed this afternoon. If you haven't got a list and you don't have that list that you're talking to by email or by picking up the phone, that list is yours. You never lose it.
Build your asset.
So build your asset. That list is the most important. So you can spend hundreds of pounds on adverts. If they don't go to a landing page, you're giving that money away.
Well, that's the thing is with a lot of businesses I talk to, they spend money, they're hemorrhaging cash on ads, and there's no real way to measure it. And it always surprises me. It's like, how do you know if it works? And they're like, well, we don't. I'm like, well, why? Like, how can you not measure it? Like,
exactly.
So what you need to do is, we were discussing, weren't we, like a couple of days ago, about creating a video, solving the client's problem, and then sending them to a free consultation so they can talk to you more about what you do, how you can help them solve their problems. But that's created by video to landing page. You've now got their email address. If they go to a consultation, they go to a consultation. If they don't, you've got the lead to follow up at a later date, like you said.
Yeah.
A month, 3 months, 6 months, a year, depending on how long they stay on the list for and how long you keep them on the list
for.
But
the thing is, when you're on a list, you're building trust.
That's it.
Because if you're speaking to them by an email every week, they're going to start to recognise your name. They're going to recognise your tone. If you do it by video, they're going to recognise your face. And not everyone's going to buy from you now. You will have people who buy from you now. Some people are going to take 6 months. If you don't speak to them for 6 months, they're gone.
Yeah, that's it. Well, it's called like buying mind space. So if I say fast food, what do you think of? McDonald's. And over the years, they've just bought this space in your mind with their constant brand. They spend so much on branding and marketing that it's not to create cash. It's not the way small business owners do it. We spend money to make money. So every pound we spend, we want to make 5 back or something. They're doing it with the first port of call. First port of call. If we want fast food, think of McDonald's, and that's global. Same with Nike. Same with
Coca-Cola.
Coca-Cola. Yeah, there's probably a few, to be fair. Probably
Yeah.
owned by one single conglomerate, but
Yeah,
at the
yeah.
same time, it is they've bought
Brand
Mindspace.
awareness. They're out there all the time, and you remember them.